But one thing I want to ask you about is the retailers. Some big news came out from big box retailer Target, where they are closing 9 of their stores. The reason that they're giving is that it's because of theft. Plus, they're worried about safety concerns for their employees. The stock is trading at a 2-year low. The stock actually was dropping well before the news of the 9 stores closing. What are your charts saying? Because I would think that from a retail perspective, these are the companies you want to invest in right now, only because we're about to enter into that critical holiday shopping season. But are your charts saying that the selling's going to continue?
I mean, study after study shows that if you buy stocks that are at lows, trying to bottom fish, it's among the worst performing strategies that you can do. I do the opposite. I'm more of a momentum, relative strength investor. I buy things that are in their highs going higher. I would stay the hell away from retail as a sector, let alone Target that's breaking lows. Maybe if you want to sell short a stock to hedge your bullish portfolio, maybe if you want to buy some put options to hedge your bullish portfolio. And by the way, I'd only do that with like 5% of your portfolio. It's just the market will bottom out here somewhere. But is Target going to have a good time going into the end of the year with a Santa Claus rally? I don't know. I can't see a lot of people running into Target, for Christmas anyway. Let's stick with the strong sectors and the strongest stocks in that sector. This seems to be the opposite for me.
Why pay for this stuff, Todd? Why pay for it? Just get your 25 friends together and go in and steal this stuff. I mean,
yeah, maybe there will be some Christmas shopping at Target. They're just not going to pay for it.
They're just not going to pay for it. I mean,
that's
I
right. Why don't you change your name,
that.
by the way, if you don't want to be targeted by criminals?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I got to say that, Toby, the stock is down 26% year to date, down 51% over the past 2 years. I mean, what do you think? I mean, your analysis probably telling you something.
When we started this show, you liked Target. Matter of fact, you recommended it like 4 weeks in a row, and I kept sending you a text. Are you out of your freaking mind, Pat?
You did.
Edit this out.
Yeah, no, and you're right. Hey, look, I'm responsible for that. I said, let's go bullish on Target. That was very short-lived. I'm glad I smartened up, obviously. But what do you think?
The retail fundamentalists that I follow said that that Target really missed 2 cycles. They had too much stuff that nobody wanted the Christmas before, and then this Christmas they again didn't have stuff that people wanted this Christmas. So we have a couple in this general area, and I go in every 6 months just to see if there's any living, breathing customers in there. And every time I've gone into a Target, once you get past the beauty section, that's the only place they're making money. But if you go to these giant boxes, they've got furniture and crap and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
They have 25 rows of refrigerators and freezers. Who buys their food at Target? So I mean, they're just not.
I don't know.
They don't have the right product. They have too much of the
do.
wrong product. The only thing they make money on is beauty stuff. So if you want to invest in beauty, buy ELF. Buy the retailers who do that stuff. But it's just, to me, been an downward spiral. I think we were saying in the break that CEO's got to go. I mean,
if you're going to buy retail, if I may, Abercrombie and Fitch is a better bet. Groupon, Berkshire Grey, ThredUp. I'll give you the symbols. A&F is Abercrombie, Groupon is GRPN, Berkshire is BGRY, ThredUp is TDUP. But the sector on my platform, we rank 45 groups in terms of price strength. It's probably the most important measure that you can have when determining what a sector is going to do. It's ranked number 36. Retail is 36 out of 45. It's at the bottom. You don't want to really be in that sector, but if you have to have some exposure to that sector, if you want some diversification, maybe look for a bounce, Abercrombie, Groupon, those are better stocks to own.
Wow.
Okay, that's good to know. And you would think, though, obviously this is the season to be buying these retailers, but for a company like Target, they clearly are in trouble. And I got to say, I mean, Toby, you're absolutely right. You go into these Targets, I mean, the flea markets are better organized. I mean, there's crap all over the floor over at the Target, and they have so much inventory that's not just on the floor. As I understand it from our people that are going to these stores, they're actually saying there's a ton of crap in the back. And there are no cash registers in the back. That's the last time I checked that. So, I mean, when you have that as the case, there's so much money that's just behind that wall, and it's not being paid for. And I would imagine that's going to be a big issue going forward.
I like Chris's Groupon idea. again, one of the themes
Yeah.
I've got macroeconomically, it's the 20%
Yeah.
of top households by income that now account for 72% of discretionary spending. The bottom 80% is using a Groupon for stuff, and that's a great value, and the store at least gets traffic, or it gets these. So that makes sense, and it doesn't sell at a very high multiple, right, Chris? I mean, I last time I looked at it was reasonably valued.
I'm not looking at the multiple right now. I'm just looking at the momentum. It's among the top best performing stocks in the group. It continues breaking highs, and I think it's pulled back. So you want to step in and buy a group on it. I don't really buy. Hey, this is going to sound bad, but I don't buy based on logic. I'm not buying based on the story of what's going on. I'm buying based on what institutional investors are plugging lots and lots of money into. They're doing it for a reason. They did more research than I'm going to be doing on Groupon. If you want to use logic, though, I mean, Target, you're usually not going to Target.com and buying stuff. Groupon, you're going into the season. There's going to be gifts. There's going to be easy shopping, easy buying. This is discounting. These are coupon clippers. You're in a crazy economy and people are worried, but you want to buy an oversold sector. Retail, okay, Groupon.
Cool.
Okay, I like that. That's a great, some great advice there. Yeah, well, we'll see how it all plays out. But you are right. I think when you start incorporating the technology aspect of it, look for the retailers that actually do great with technology. Nordstrom's another one, and that means they can have inventory control, whereas a company like Target is just disarray right now.